Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Abigail and I make videos about special needs and health issues in feeding tubes. The past week or so maybe, or actually since I've gotten my button changed, my feeding tube button changed, I've been dealing with some swelling. That sometimes when you get a new button it can do that. So that's been really annoying. It's been really painful. Also, I use the what are they called? Tubey pads. That's cloth. I used those with my old button, but then when I got my new button, it leaked a lot, and it still has been leaking some. So my G tube, the one that it goes to my stomach and I just use it for venting, I still use the regular tubey pad on that, but then my J tube, the one that I use for my feeds that goes to my intestines, that one I've been having to use the disposable kind because I had been leaking so much that it was going through my tubey pad that was cloth, and it would like irritate my skin, and it was like this whole big thing. So I usually change the cloth one, or not the cloth one, the disposable one, once in the morning and then once before I go to bed, so that it doesn't so that the leaking doesn't irritate my skin or anything. Today I spent some time with my little brother. We watched some SpongeBob together. We also just kind of hung around and just spent some general time together. One of my little brother's favorite things to do at the moment is to come in my room and lay on my bed and watch something with me. That's one of his favorite things. And so that's what we did today. We went in my room and laid on my bed. We watched some SpongeBob and just spent some time together. It was really fun. My little brother got a prize from school. He got a new extension cord, a couple of other little things. I think one was a nightlight. I don't remember what the other thing was, but he was really excited for that. I'm trying to think of what else happened today. It wasn't like a go places kind of day. It was like a stay home kind of day, at least for me. I didn't go anywhere. I do have a nutritionist appointment coming up. So plans changed, I think. I think originally it was supposed to be on video call, but now it's supposed to be in person. I think that's what it was. I think before they were gonna do it on video call, and then they changed it to October and decided to do it in person. At least that's what it says on the calendar. So, I'll have that here in not too much longer, I don't think, until then. If we gotta, like, go out of town for it, I obviously won't be able to film it because of privacy reasons. I don't really like to film other people, or anything that really could maybe have my personal information. But after the appointment, I'll tell y'all what I can about what happened. You know, it's really interesting because every time I go to the specific hospital, so let me back up. We do have a general hospital, but there is a bigger hospital that we travel to that is good with, like, feeding tubes and different health issues and things like that. And that's, like, the hospital we go to for, like, big things like that. And I think this hospital also has a nutritionist that we're going to see. But what I find funny about this hospital, if you could say something funny about a hospital, is that whenever I go to, like, the part of the hospital where you go for, like, different procedures, almost every time it seems like that I go to this hospital, something funny happens. I don't know why, but it feels like almost every time it does. And it's just, I think that kind of makes the experience a little bit better because, like, having to get anything done at a hospital is not fun. So if there's something funny that happens, it definitely helps. Whenever I went to go get my button, like, a few days ago, actually, I don't remember when it was. I think it was, like, several days ago now. They were having a hard time getting in my arm to, like, start an IV. So that was a struggle. I think they had, like, 2 nurses try. They're like, I almost got it. No, I didn't get it. I was like, I didn't know what to say. I was just like, okay. But they did get it. But, I did get, I think, a little bruised from it. But that's okay. At least they got it. So what else has happened? We did have family come down yesterday, but I already talked about that in yesterday's video. Saw some family I haven't seen for a very long time, so that was good. Right now I'm having some root beer. I'm not much of a, like, soda person. I mostly like Sprite or, like, 7-Up. I started drinking them because they feel like they help my stomach to feel better because, you know, all my my health issues that I have. But also, I guess because root beer is kind of sweet and there's a lot of things that I can't have by mouth, as far as sweet stuff goes. I do like root beer, so that's what I'm drinking right now, just because it kind of has, like, a sweet taste to it. Also, since I got my button placed, if you've watched all the updates, you would know that I have had some issues with it. Not with it working, I mean, it works good. Um, but I have been dealing with pain and swelling. I just feel very like I don't want to do a whole lot. Um, not necessarily like laying around all day. I mean, I have been laying around a lot. Like, I can like go to the living room and like sit on the couch or in the recliner or something, but I don't know, when it comes to like certain things, I just I don't I feel like I'm in too much pain to enjoy some activities. Like, I have a book that I've been working on, a ACE book. It's technically a school pace, even though I'm not in school anymore. I wanted to go back, even though I'm graduated, and work on some other like educational things, because I do have some developmental delays. So there was some things that I still wanted to continue to learn even after I'm graduated. And so, like, I think it was the other day, or maybe it was even earlier today, I like sat down to like work on my pace because I haven't in so long. And after I sat down to try to work on it before I could even get the book open, I was like, no, I can't do this, because like my stomach started to hurt so bad. And I mean, I don't know if it's like if I'm in bed and I'm like watching something and stuff like that, if it's like my mind is distracted from it hurting or what. Because like even like earlier today, I like tried to do some diamond art and I got through a little bit of it, and then I was like, no, I gotta stop. So it's just more of like a annoying type pain. It's kind of hard to describe the type of pain it is. It's kind of like maybe kind of like poking type pain. And it's not like the type of pain that it's like feels like the button is moving or anything like that. It's more of just like general pain around that area, and that can happen with new buttons. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure that you subscribe if you're new to follow my journey. Hit the notification bell and let me know if you have any video ideas. And thank you all so much for watching. Bye everyone.